Hi guys, it's Jody. Today's video, I want to do another bloom. A surprise. I had so much fun doing that last one, on the round canvas, and I had to laugh when I said a more traditional bloom. I mean, I usually don't do anything traditional. I always have to put my little spin on it, but it's as close to the regular or the original bloom as I think I'll get. But so we're gonna do my version of the traditional bloom today, where it's spun out again. I've got a hexagon canvas, and I had a color request from one of my subscribers, so we're gonna go with that today and have some fun. So let's go get started. All right, let me go quickly through the colors we're gonna use today and the cell activator, and then we will get started painting. So I have got, what is this? This is the PBO Studio Acrylics, my always favorite iridescent blue-green. And I have this mixed up with my Valspar Varathane pouring medium mix. And then I've got Golden Fluid, Permanent Violet Dark, my most favorite purple. This is also the Valspar Varathane. And then I've got my Jo Sonja Black Umber. Just got a little bit left. We're going to use the rest of this up. This one's a little bit thicker, but that's okay. That's Valspar Varathane. And then I've got this little piggy Hustle, which is the, it's more of a dark pink, but it's a neon, so it will glow under the black light. Yay! We all know how I love that. And that's the consistency. I have this mixed up with my Dutch Boy Jo Sonja pouring medium mix. And if you miss anything that's going on here, it will be at the end of the video in snapshots and in the description box down below. Now, I've got only 2 cell activators for today, and I'm going to use both of them. I've got my Atelier, and I've just got a little bit left of my Atelier Interactive, the titanium white. And these are both mixed with Australian Floetrol at 4:1. And then this is the Atelier, you can see that, Atelier Interactive, the Mars Black. So now let's go paint. All right, for today's piece, I have got a 12 by 10 hexagon canvas. I get these at Hobby Lobby, and they are the medium size. And my pillow for today is going to be the PPG, the Multi Pro. I'm going to spin this out a little and get it ready, and I'll be right back. All right, I think that's going to be good. We're going to do I want to do another just full-on bloom where I stretch it out. It goes over the canvas. I've been doing a lot of floating blooms, and I had a few requests for regular blooms, and these colors I'm using, I actually had a specific request from one of my subscribers, and I had most of them mixed up already. So I thought, why not do it now? I think I'm going to put down the rest of this black umber in the middle here. Maybe make it a little messy. I do not have much left at all, so I'm just going to use it up. Whatever is left, that is it. Oops. A bit of white in there, but that's okay. We'll just cover it. There we go. The next color I want to use is the PBO, the iridescent, the blue black. And then I think I want the purple next. Actually, what I might do is I put some purple on. I might double layer it just for fun. I'm gonna put the purple on, and then I'm gonna put the Hustle. Anybody else singing the song? Whenever I hear Hustle and I see hot pink, I think of disco. All right, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put more blue on just because. I might do another layer of purple. All right, I think that's good. Get rid of this. I want to put down the white cell activator first. should be enough. And, oops, wrong one. Then the black. Oops. That was not as neat as I wanted it to, but that's okay. But I'm noticing a trend here, and I've been doing this on purpose. When I've been using the Atelier cell activators, I've noticed when I put the white first and then any other color on top of it, I'm getting a lot of these bubble cells that you're seeing here. As opposed to if I put the white on last, I get a bit more webbing. So that's why I intentionally did it this way. But man, we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna put some fun little mods in here. I do want to keep a lot of these bubble cells intact though. They're still growing a little bit, and the cell activator is still sinking also, so we'll let that do its thing. Right now. I am totally digging this. It almost looks like the center here with the black cell activator and then these cells popping through. It almost looks like outer space. So cool. All right. Let me see here. Pull this out a little. That one up just a little bit, but that's okay. Might still look cool when it opens up a little bit. I was just trying to get some of the heavier parts just kind of opened up just a little. All right, this is filling in really nice. There's some really neat cells in here. I think I'm good. I think it'll, when we start spinning it out, it's gonna be pretty even going around. All right, I am digging that. I will meet you up at the spinner box and we will see what comes of this. Here's what we got before we start spinning it out. All right, I am just gonna give it a nice hefty spin. Move this in the center a little bit more, and then I'll guide it whichever way it needs to go. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh, I love the first spin of traditional blooms. You get to kind of see where it's going. Ah, those cells in the middle are just something. I want to move it over ever so slightly. Yeah, I want to take more over here off, so I'm going to kind of move it that way a little. And I'm going to do another spin that way. Ooh, yeah. Now I kind of want to go down this way a little. Not too much more. All right, one more. Should be good. We're just about there. Gosh, this is just gorgeous. Yeah. Just, all right. Ooh, yeah. I'm really not getting any movement either. I messed that up. There we go. Just baby spin, just to get that. There we go. Ooh, gosh, this is gorgeous. I love how the cells in the middle almost look like they're just floating on floating in space. That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to say. This is so cool. Yep. I think that is exactly where I want it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Ooh. Wow, that's gorgeous. All right. There's what that looks like. I'm going to get cleaned up and I will bring you over for the flyover of this guy. All right, here is the flyover. Here it is as a whole. Holy cells. I mean, there are a lot of bubblicious cells in here. And there's so many different kinds. It's just awesome. Like right here is almost like those leopard cells. And then we get a lot of these really cool bubble cells in here. And we got some lacing cells. And the color blend is just off the hook. I love those cells right there, the blue. We've got some more leopard cells there. And then this is just kind of like a, I don't know, a deep space mass. And that's kind of how I feel the middle to be. It's almost like these cells are floating in outer space. This is so wildly awesome. I think there's something to having the white cell activator first for this atelier. And I love those are almost like ghost cells. Those are so cool. I can't get over this. It almost looks like there's just color upon color upon color in that one right there. All right. Let's see if this glows under a black light. Of course it does. That's so awesome. I love the perspective of the cells. When they're glowing under a black light, you see something totally different. I love that. They just look like they're floating in space. All right, absolutely awesome. I'll be back once this is dried to show you the dried results. All right, here it is how it dried. I'm gonna bring you in and show you all the details. I'll pick it up too. It has some really nice shimmers in there, but I did get those bubble cells, and I love that that PBO blue in there is just peeking peeking out, but I love all these little webby, like the webby, cobwebby looking cells along with the bubble cells. Just so pretty. And these cells in here, they just go on and on. Love, love, love. That Hustle has a special place in my heart. I wasn't too partial to pink before I started painting, but it's slowly becoming one of my favorites. Hot pink, this Hustle. I love this right here. I mean, just the way it's stretching over the canvas, and it almost looks like leopard cells right there. And these cells right here. Probably one of my favorite. I mean, just, I can't even describe it. It almost looks alien-like. It looks like an eye right in there. You see that eye? Staring at me. Let me pick it up. Here's all that shimmeriness in there. So pretty. It's a bit subtle. I mean, you don't really see it when you're staring at it. You do see the blue, but as you're kind of moving it around, I forgot to show you some of these. These are some of my favorite right there too. They all look like they have eyes and they're watching me. The painting has eyes. But it just dried just really gorgeous. And what I like most about these canvases, these hexagon canvases, is there's a lot of different ways you can show them. So I am going to flip you around and give you my final thoughts. I always forget how much I love doing blooms until I do another one. And I'm like, God, that was so awesome. That was so fun. I get caught up in swipes, transfer swipes, all that. And then when I go back to a bloom, I'm like, oh, this is so much fun too. So, but it just dried like a dream, and I'll definitely be throwing more of these in here and there as I adventure on with different types of swipes and maybe a few different techniques this year. I don't know what I have up my sleeve. I've got a lot of things I want to try. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.